here. I'm Zen Savage, and today we have the transfer deadline day. I've been looking up a few players. One in particular that's caught my eye is Chris Burke from Birmingham. Only 11 months left on his contract, so he's probably going to go on the cheap. Decent enough player for us, definitely. Loads of pace, loads of trickery. And hopefully we can get him, because he would be a hell of an asset to our team. That is not bad. It's just that if I get any injuries, I'm going to have a few problems. Harry Lansbury is another player that I've been looking at as well. Centre midfielder, 22 years of age, England under 21 international. Well, he was, but obviously he will be in the England setup soon, surely. So they want 3.6 million. I'm going to bid, see if they bite at that. They probably won't. They'll probably want more. And there's nobody else from Forest, so I'm going to move on to Reading. And there's a player I want, Alex Pearce, a centre-back. Just in case Jason Pearce gets injured. They do want a bit more for him than I would have liked to have initially paid, but I've got plenty of money at the moment, so we're going to see if they bite at that. We'll probably not, but we'll have a look at it. Wigan Athletic, another player that I want is Callum McManaman. Callum Malcolm. I don't know why I was going to say Callum Malcolm. Callum McManaman. He's a really, really good player. Really great winger. And I'm hoping that we can get him as well. All young players, all quick. And hopefully they inject a bit of pace into our team. Which isn't bad, like I say. It's just that if I was to get any injuries, we'd have some problems. So we've got some inquiries come back. Chris Burke, they only want 1.1 million for, which is definitely fine. 4.8 for Lansbury is a bit more than I would have liked. 3.7 for Lafondra is not going to happen. 1 million for Callum McManaman, that is definitely going to happen. I am going to go ahead and do that right now. The contract offer has been accepted by Connor Wickham, but I'm pretty sure that was done in the last video. So we've got 8 hours left of the transfer deadline day, and nothing's really happening. 7 hours now. Still nothing happening. I was hoping some of these deals would be coming through by now. We're not going to have time to do anything. Transfer offer unacceptable for Alex Pearce. We are not going to have enough time to do that deal. However, the transfer offer for Birmingham, they want 875,000 for him, but I'm just going to offer 1.25 to see if I can rush it through. Because at the moment, I'm not looking like I'm going to sign anyone. And this is really, really bad because I have just sold my goalkeeper to Stoke City. I've sold Egazi for 2.3 million. So I only have Ashdown as my one keeper now. So I really need to get another goalkeeper in. I'm trying to get Jack Butland in. But unfortunately, I'm looking like I'm going to have a serious problem if Jamie Ashdown gets injured. I'm not going to have a goalkeeper. So I might have to scout one out. And we're going to look again into the Barclays Premier League this time and see if we can find a player that I've been looking at for a while. He's been on loan with us initially in real life, Jack Butland, but also Cameron Jerome's another player that I like the look of. Probably won't come down to this level though, unfortunately, although he would be a class buy for us. So I'm going to inquire about Jack Butland. Obviously, they've just acquired another goalkeeper, my old goalkeeper, so hopefully they want rid of him because I really need a goalkeeper. I only have the one goalkeeper now, which is kind of funny in a way, but really, really, really worrying in another. Kenwyne Jones is another player that I'm looking at. Plenty of strength, plenty of pace, and he can not our shoot, so that's 2 players from Stoke City that I wouldn't mind getting a hold of. Munessa is another one. But he's only recently just signed from A.F.C. Barcelona B. So we're looking at getting Jack Butland in for 2.5 million. I'm happy to offer that. I really, really need this deal to go through. Otherwise, I'm going to have a massive problem. Barnsley have got quite a few players in now. I don't know any of them. And here we go. We've got some offer inquiry. They want 2 million for Kenwyne Jones, which is fine. I'm happy to offer that. The transfer offer for Callum McManaman, I nearly said it again, has been accepted. So we're going to go ahead and accept that. Give him a crucial first team player role as he's going to play attacking midfield for me. So we're going to change the squad around a little bit. We've got some players that are on great form at the moment, mostly the defence. If I haven't conceded a goal in something like 240 minutes, 3 games. Since the Watford game, actually, I have not conceded a single goal, which is fantastic for us after the battering that I got from Watford in that game. We lost 4-0 if you didn't watch it, and we were just abysmally awful. So we're going to take Austin out of there, and I'm going to put Luke Murphy in. Maybe not, I don't know. We'll see if we can get a centre midfielder in before the deadline day ends. It's probably not going to happen now. We've got 3 hours just about to go, and nothing's happening. Nothing is happening. This is really not good. This is really not good. Nothing is happening. 2 hours to go, and we've had a transfer offer accepted for Chris Burke. I'm going to quickly offer him a contract, crucial first team or important first team. Crucial because I really want this to go through. It's really not looking good though, guys. We've only got 2 hours left to do any deals, and we haven't even had an offer accepted for Jack Butland yet. It's not going to happen. None of these transfers are going to bloody happen. This is the way it goes. It's a stupid system. Although the offer for Callum McManaman has been accepted, and he's accepted his contract, and he is now a Leeds United player. That is a massive, massive signing for us, in my opinion. He's a quality player. 71 overall at the age of 22. That is a fantastic buy for us, but still need a goalkeeper. And unfortunately, guys, the transfer deadline day ended, and we didn't manage to get anyone else in time. So we got Leeds United versus Bristol Rovers in the Capital One Cup next round. Obviously the team is much changed. I've rested a few star players. Michael Tong and Zach Thompson are going to get a run in midfield. Just basically to see how they do. Connor Wickham's going to get his first game, first run out for the club. Hoping he can make a giant impact. Obviously he's been on loan to us in real life as well. Was played out of position, as is very obvious now with his form at Sunderland. So as you can see, Kazoo still stays in the team. AD White's going to play on the left wing, McManaman on the right wing, and hopefully, because we've got a bit of pace up front, we should tear Bristol Rovers a new one. Tong had this offer very early on, but nothing came of it at all. And really, it was such a boring game, this. Nothing really happened in the first half at all. This was the closest that Bristol Rovers came to scoring. Effort that Jamie Ashdown just watched wide. He was always going wide. That's the closest they came in the first half, and it's always going wide. Jamie Ashdown could just watch it and to go for a goal kick. So with that, we're approaching half-time now, but we're just trying to win the ball back, and we managed to do so. AD White's going to run it down the wing. No, he's not. He's going to pass it to Zach Thompson, who's cut inside. Really good football there. Kazu has a shot which is blocked for a corner kick, which nothing came of it. It's 0-0 at half-time. It's been a very, very disappointing performance. We really need to get our acts together and change something, otherwise we could lose this game. McManaman on the ball, passes it to AD White, who's going to try and get a shot, gives it to Wickham, but Bristol Rovers defending really well. It goes out for a corner kick. They make a sub on the corner, which is an absolute no. Warnock's going to take the corner eventually, just waiting for the sub to get on the pitch. Tom Lees gets his head to it. It's saved well, but Jason Pearce is there to pick up the pieces. It was always going to be a scrappy goal that won this game. And indeed, it might have just been that. Jason Pearce getting his first goal for us, which will be awesome for us, because I think he can get a few from corners. Good save initially by the goalkeeper, but maybe he should have held it. There's not really that much power on the initial header from Leeds, and Jason Pearce there to pick up the pieces. It's usually a striker in that position, but I'm not going to complain. We're 1-0 up against Bristol Rovers, and to be honest with you, they'll feel a bit hard done by. We really don't deserve it. We've been awful in this game. But Bristol Rovers are coming forward now. Harold puts a lovely ball over the top to Clarkson, who's going past Jamie Ashdown, but it's hit the post. What a let-off that is for us, and Warnock is just terrible. He's just walked that out for a corner as far as I'm concerned, and that's slow to clear it. I'm not sure what Jamie Ashdown's doing. His best Superman impression I've ever seen, and Warnock just makes sure it goes out, and we managed to hold on and win 1-0. Jason Pearce's goal, the deciding one, which you wouldn't expect, but it was enough, and we won 1-0. We go through to the next round of Capital One Cup, and Bristol Rovers are out of it. Marching on together in the Cup, hopefully we can get a bit of a run going and see what happens. So 1-0, the final score. We're just waiting for this cutscene to play out, and we're into our next game, which is against Bolton Wanderers at home. Hopefully we can get something out of this, because Bolton Wanderers are really struggling in the league. And we're not doing too badly, as you're about to see in just a second. I think we're mid-table at the moment, but with a few games of good runs, we can easily push up into them playoff places and hopefully the automatic spots, although we really need to start winning some games and turning these draws into wins. So as you can see, Ibaba is on the pitch today. We've gone with our strongest side possible, as I was able to rest most of them in the last game in the Capital One Cup. So as you can see, we are 10th in the league. Bolton are nowhere near us, then right near the bottom. They've been having a poor run of games, and that is my strongest side I could possibly field, apart from Kosu for maybe Eagles, but Eagles is about as good as him in my opinion. And we started off on the front foot. A lovely exchange of football here. Chris Eagles to Sam Byram, who puts a ball into Ibaba, who cuts inside again, takes on two of them, has a shot, it takes a deflection and goes in the back of the net. The goalkeeper will feel very hard done by, but I'm not going to complain. We've been absolutely all over Bolton to this point, who haven't had a shot on goal yet, on or off target, and really we deserve to be 1-0 up. Great goal. Bit of fortune about it, but I'm going to take it all day long. 1-0 in the 37th minute. And Bolton here were caught napping. Sam Byram again, who's been fantastic for us. Wickham finds McCormack, who puts a lovely ball to Ibaba, who puts a lovely ball over the top to McManaman, who's through on goal, strikes it into the back of the net. 2-0 just before half-time. Game over as far as I'm concerned, and you've got to love that celebration from McManaman. He scored his first goal for Leeds in his first game for Leeds as well. So that is fantastic. That he scored in his opening game of the season, and hopefully it's one of many. 87th minute now. McManaman on the ball again, passes it to McCormack, who finds McManaman again, slides in, and great save by the goalkeeper, denies him his second goal of the game. And Bolton still have not had a shot on goal, on or off target, and that is how it ended. 2-0 to Leeds United. Good win. Really, really comfortable. And our clean sheet record is still intact. I've now gone something like, I don't know, 520 minutes without conceding a goal, which is really, really good, considering the fact defence is not my strongest, my strongest forte, if that's what you want to call it. I'm an attacking player on FIFA. Always have been, always will be. And as you can see, I'm proving what I've been saying. Bolton didn't have a single shot on goal, on or off target, and they are struggling. So we move up to 7th now because of that, and we've got Ipswich in the final game of the day. Connor Wickham here, doing really well to find Ibaba, who's going to cross it in, and Connor Wickham gets his head to it and puts it in the back of the net. Gets his first goal for Leeds United. Really well worked goal. Ibaba with a lovely cross to Connor Wickham, who wasn't going to miss it in the end. It was practically a free header. He absolutely threw himself at it. And we managed to go 1-0 up. And I have just spotted a mistake there with the kit, which will be sorted in the next episode. the badge hasn't completely disappeared. I've forgotten to delete the original badge that was on the kit. But as you can see, that is a great header. Goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance and we're 1-0 up. Unfortunately, though, it's not how it ended. Ipswich got one back. Our clean sheet run is over. And unfortunately, we're going to get a point out of the game because of a lapse of concentration. No defending at the back at all. And it's disappointing, to say the least, that I tried to run across and I just didn't get there in time. And in the end, guys, that's how it ended. 1-1, Ipswich Town 1, Leeds United 1. We really needed 3 points out of today, but a draw away from home is never a bad result, and I'm going to take it because I've got no choice, really. Great to see Connor Wickham get off the score sheet, though, and get his first goal. So, as you can see, 7 games in, we're 10th in the table. It's very much in our hands. I need to get a run of games going. Barnsley are above us. They're doing really well. As you'd expect, Wigan and QPR are dominating the top of the table. Hopefully, we can upset that, though. Well, that's it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I will see you for the next one. Please give us a like, comment and subscribe. Tell your friends about it. And I will talk to you later on Twitter. If you are on Twitter, feel free to add me. Follow me. My Twitter is at the top in the bar. And yeah, again, guys, thank you very much for watching and see you later.